Hello, Namaskar. Here is one question, and mentioned in figure 1 and figure 2, separate type of question. In question 1, I read it. Charges plus Q, and plus 2Q are placed at the vertices A, D, C, and B respectively of the square, and at center of the square capital Q charge is placed. So to find the direction of net force acting at O, for this one we have to draw first the direction of forces. So force at O due to charge plus Q at A, repulsive force. So direction will be here vector FOA. Force at O due to charge at C, again repulsive force, so away and along OA. So direction will be vector FOC. Now these two forces are acting in opposite direction and magnitude also equal. Here we can see FOA is equal to K times charge at O, that is capital Q, multiply charge at A, that is small q, upon OA square, and OA square will be L square by 2. How? Here you can see OA is equal to OB is equal to OC is equal to OD is equal to half of the diagonal, and diagonal will be L root 2, or here side is given A, so A root 2 upon 2, that will be A square upon 2. So here will be L in place of L square, we can put here A square by 2. So FOA we are getting here 2K capital Q small q upon A square, and the same value we can get here for FOC, that is magnitude of vector FOC. So magnitude equal and direction opposite, so these two forces vector FOA and vector FOC will cancel each other. Now for the second part, here force acting at O due to charge at D, again repulsive force, so direction will be away from point O and along OB, so we can write FOD, and force at O due to charge at B, this will be along OD, so we can write vector FOB. But direction is opposite, but magnitude, for magnitude will not be equal, because FOD is equal to K. K is, remember, K equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. So K times charge at O, that is capital Q, multiply charge at D, that is small q, upon OD square, A square upon 2. And FOB we can write K times, again same method, K times charge at O capital Q, multiply charge at B 2Q upon OB square, that is A square upon 2. So here we see FOB is greater than FOD. So net force acting at O will be along OD or along BD. So this one F net or FO, vector FO, will be along BD or along OD. This is the answer for the question in figure 1. Now for figure 2, here charges capital Q, and capital Q are placed at ABCD of the square, vertex of the square. So force at B we have to calculate So repulsive force, again we put here vector F1 due to charge at A, and force at B again along this CB, and I can put here vector F2 if I say vector F2 along CB, and force at B due to charge at D, this will be along the diagonal DB, and if I name it vector F3. Now we see vector F1 and vector F2 are making 90-degree angle, and magnitude of F1 and F2 will be same. So if I put F1 and F2 equal to F, then net force or F double dash, that will be equal to F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos 90 degree. F1 equal to F, so F square plus F square, and cos 90 degree is equal to 0, so we can put only under root F square plus F square, that is F root 2. And we are looking at F dash is also along F3. So net force acting at B, that will be FB is equal to F dash plus F3, and the value of F3 again K times charge at B, that is capital Q, multiply charge at D, that is also capital Q, upon BD square. BD square is equal to 2A square. Diagonal is A under root 2. So this will be equal to F upon 2. F upon 2. And F dash we are getting F root 2. So net force acting at B, we can write here FB is equal to, again I write F dash plus F3, and we have obtained F dash is equal to F root 2 plus F3 is equal to F upon 2, and this will be equal to, taking F common, so 2 root 2 plus 1 upon 2, and putting the value of F, K times capital Q square upon A square, in bracket 2 root 2 plus 1 upon 2. This is the magnitude of net force acting at B, and the direction will be 45 degree from the vector F1, net force direction along this direction, making angle 45 degree. This is vector FB, net force, and direction is 45 degree. It can be obtained also, or we can see, if we want to know the direction, what is the angle, so it can be seen from whether it is making 45 degree or not. So this can be checked by using the formula tan alpha. If alpha is the angle from vector F1, so F2 sin 90 degree upon F1 plus F2 cos 90 degree, cos 90 degree. F2 is equal to F sin 91 upon F1 is F, so this will be equal to 1, and this will be equal to tan 45 degree. So okay, we obtained alpha is equal to, therefore alpha is equal to 45 degree, making from vector F1. This is the solution for question in figure 2. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.